My vehicle's AC system blasted cold air for many years. Then, about 6 months ago, the air became less cold, especially the supply from the driver's side air vents. Now, I barely have cold air at all. This confirms that there's a leak, a very small leak, somewhere in the system. Since the system held refrigerant for years, it means the leak isn't a large one, so I will just go ahead and gas it with this R134A kit with leak sealant technology and enjoy cool air for years again before bothering with the system. Today, I'll show you how to do this with one of the easily available R134A recharge kits available on Amazon. I'll go ahead and leave the link to the recharge kit I'm using in the description below if you're interested in the kit that handles both the older non-resealable AC cans and the newer resealable ones. First, determine the quantity of AC refrigerant your vehicle's AC compressor takes. This will be contained in the workshop manual of the vehicle, the owner's manual, and on a sticker pasted somewhere around the hood of the vehicle. For this sedan, it says max is 0.6 kilogram, and this can contains 13 ounces, so I'll need 2 cans, assuming it was flat and I needed to gas it all the way up. However, it isn't, so I will start with 1 can and look at the gauge on the recharge kit carefully, turning it off when I've got around 40 psi, which is a great state of charge given my temperature here of around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Second, you will need to determine whether you have a newer resealable AC can type or an older non-resealable can type. This will guide you on the adapter to use. As you can see, this can here is a newer resealable can type, and for this can, this is the right adapter to thread in and use. When threading in over the can, be sure that it is firmly locked so that the refrigerant doesn't begin to flow out before you are ready. Third, you will need to follow the AC lines for the low service port and take off the dust cap to attach the R134A kit. Usually, you'll find an L inscribed on it. Don't worry if yours has nothing though. The blue R134A adapter will only fit on the low pressure port, so you can't screw up anything or accidentally connect the kit to the high pressure port. The kit is attached by pulling this end of it up and pushing it firmly into the service port, then releasing it. It is wise to always confirm that everything is nice and snug and that your connection is foolproof before you let go and begin the process of gassing the vehicle proper. Once properly clipped to the low pressure service port, you will hear a click indicating all is well. To start the gassing process, crank the motor, start the AC, put it on the coldest setting and blast away the fans on the highest setting you can afford. I don't know if you can see the AC clutch engage, indicating that the system is working and can take a charge. If yours doesn't engage right away, don't panic. It's usually a safety measure to protect the AC compressor when there's no refrigerant in the system, or if the system's refrigerant gets too low. If this is the case, you will need to gas the unit a little before having it pick up. As the refrigerant flows in, shake the can gently to get an even mix and have it flow better. If you have someone to help, tapping on the gas pedal and holding the RPM around 2500 will help accelerate the process. As you recharge the unit, always keep an eye on the gauge and make sure that it doesn't pass the blue zone, or to put into perspective and be safe, stop around 40 psi. Once you've attained full charge, first close up the kit's connection to the can and disconnect the other end of it from the low pressure service port and finally from the can itself. Now you have that icy cold feeling again, which in my case will run for years before needing attention again. Catch you on the next one, and Happy New Year.